So you know me, I don't really speak too much of my own personal shit, but... Ow, not fucking that. Fucking hit my knee. You know... I grew up with a dad who drinks. And he's a beautiful man. I love him so much. With all my heart. And he's genuinely the most kindest, beautiful, caring, unconditional person you could meet. But when he has a beer, he's so unpredictable. And so triggered and overwhelmed and highly defensive and agitated and projecting his emotions, which has caused, I don't really drink, you know, and I find it hard to be comfortable around him when he drinks. And he then started a conversation tonight after having a drink, wondering why me and my brother can't enjoy his company and have fun when he's on alcohol, not realising like the impact and the damage that that has brought in our childhood. And I had to literally explain that you are the parent. You're not there to have fun with your children. Like, boo-hoo that you can't do that. And that's his saddest moment right now. Like, that's not what you are here to get out of your relationship with your children. And it's really hard because I understand he feels like now he's got more of a control over his drinking, and he doesn't drink in the excess that he used to, and he doesn't act in the severe ways he used to in terms of like embarrassing and being argumentative with other people and blah blah blah. Like, it's not as bad as it used to be. So because of that, he believes that now it's fine. And it's really hard as when you've done your shadow work and you're doing your healing, to then to have to be the child that reflects that back to the adult, reflects that back to the parent, to say, well, have you thought of why me or my brother might feel uncomfortable when you are drinking, and why it's not as easy for us to just feel comfortable and have fun? And I had to explain, when you have made people feel emotionally unsafe before from your actions, that doesn't just go away. That's not just going to disappear overnight. And you have to take responsibility for that. Like, you can't expect people just to believe because in the recent activities that your behaviour's slightly changed, and even not that much. Because it's a lack of self-awareness that's the problem. It's a lack of self-awareness of the actions and the behaviours that is the issue. And if there's a lack of self-awareness, there's a lack of ability to fully change that and take responsibility and change it. So the reason why I am sharing this, because it is quite personal to me, is because I want other people that are in this position, going through this with their parents, to feel like they're not alone. Because there's a lot of fake shit on social media, and not even fake shit, sometimes it is a real representation of other people's lives. And it can cause us to feel like our relationships aren't perfect and we don't get what we need from them. But the reality is, not many people do. Not many people are. And especially not many people that are consciously awakened. They're usually one of the only ones in their family that are. So don't feel like shit, basically, if you're the one that's having to teach your parents to have emotional responsibility, to change their negative patterns, to reflect on their projection, to take accountability for the shit. It's not an easy role to play. It's not an easy role to play, to be constantly the one that's at every gathering when we're putting on a film, pointing out what's, you know, Anik with the S. Because my videos get banned when I say that word. Yeah, they're always like, oh, not everything is Anik. And, but it is, a lot of it is. You know, when they're using the air fryer to cook, and I'm like, oh, when they've got air fresheners on timers up there, when they've got scented candles in the bathroom. Love them, but it's always me that has to call it out, and I'm making this video in case it's always you too. So this is for all of the light workers alike. Know that you're not fighting this mission alone, and know that we are making the world a better place, so keep doing it. Keep doing what you're fucking doing.